Good evening and welcome to today's news bulletin. I'm Zandile Mpapane, recapping stories making headlines. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom today did a sword-cutting greeting for Aret Fitkin Memorial Hospital. Different unions of the Kingdom today delivered a petition at the United States Embassy in ESWATINI. There was a huge commotion today at Manzini bus rank as vendors had a huge fight with security guards around the bus rank. This was a message from the National Disaster Management Agency in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. It is founded by UNICEF and it is all about encouraging Yemaswati to adhere to COVID-19 regulations. We shall get back to our news bulletin. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom, Cleopas Dlamini, today did a sword-cutting greeting for Aret Fitkin Memorial Hospital in Manzini. Good evening and welcome to today's news bulletin. I'm Zandile Mpapane, recapping stories.
The Prime Minister of the Kingdom of ESWATINI, His Excellency Cleopas Dlamini, today officially opened the commission of the construction of the 1 megawatt solar system at the Aret Fitkin Memorial Hospital, which is also called greening the Aret Fitkin Memorial Hospital. The government of the Kingdom of ESWATINI and the Republic of Italy concluded a memorandum of understanding to strengthen and coordinate their efforts to, among others, combat global climate change and to also promote clean and efficient energy use, which includes the funding of the greening the Aret Fitkin Memorial Hospital demonstration project in Manzini. At present, the project is in the direction of implementation as it addresses key challenges facing the hospital while simultaneously replacing fossil fuels with renewable energy. His Excellency stated that this is well in line with the Sustainable Development Goal of clean energy all over the world.
His Majesty's government remains committed to the contributing to the transition towards a low carbon and climate resilient future. The Kingdom of Eswatini recognizes that climate change can severely impact on the achievements of the ultimate vision for the country.
Mr. Roberto Russo, who comes from the Italian office in the Kingdom of Eswatini, stated that it prides them as the government of Italy to assist the kingdom be a step ahead in fighting against climate change and also ensuring that we play our part in the fight against global warming. He also stated that this is a project that is going to be spread all across the SADC region, but the Kingdom of Eswatini has been the first one to get the implementation.
To operate is a major milestone that is occurring. The Italian government commends His Majesty's government for the choice in making the hospital one of the pilot projects and benefit from the cooperation.
The Minister for Health, Senator Zinkosi, said that the solar plant is going to assist the hospital avoid outages as patients are going to get help and assistance 24/7. The Minister for Tourism and Environmental Affairs, Honorable Moses Vilagati, through whose office this initiative has come to pass, stated that it is going to assist the country also as we are part of the climate change body in the world, show that the Kingdom of Eswatini is taking the necessary steps in fighting against climate change. Ms. Rose Sebatindira, who comes from the United Nations Development Program, stated that news headlines are awash with news of hurricanes, cyclones, floods, landslides, resulting in untold suffering exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. She stated that the Kingdom of Eswatini has not been spared from this, and these are all a result of global warming. And therefore, this initiative is going to put the country a step ahead in fighting against global warming. Reverend Begunene Mabene, who is the chairman of the ESWATINI Nazarene National Board, expressed their deepest appreciation to His Majesty's government and the government of Italy for such assistance, and also stated that they are greatly honored to be part of the piloting of this great initiative. It was also stated that this project is going to be distributed evenly amongst all the 4 regions of the country. I'm Kanyisile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Gary Carlos in Manzini.
The Minister for Health, Senator Nkosi, today at the Gables in ESWATINI officially launched Breast Cancer Month. The minister raised awareness about making sure that people are screened for cancer. We have a report.
The Minister for Health, Senator Nkosi, this morning at the Gables Shopping Complex officially launched the International Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The theme for this year is "I'm Wise Enough to Fight Against Cancer and COVID." The minister, while delivering his speech, expressed the utmost appreciation on behalf of His Majesty's government and the entire health ministry to all health workers who have been working tirelessly in fighting against the spread of COVID-19 and also in trying to save the lives of Yemaswati in every other aspect when it comes to health matters amid the COVID-19 pandemic.
To all our frontline workers who are working tirelessly to help us fight both COVID and cancer, our development partners, our corporate organizations who continue to support the campaign with their resources, and EBCCN for being the foot soldiers in our communities. We appreciate the collaboration and commitment of all of the stakeholders.
The minister concluded by inviting all Yemaswati to go and get themselves screened for cancer of any kind, be it breast cancer, cervical cancer, as well as other prostate cancers for males. I'm Kanyisile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Gary Carlos, ESWATINI.
Young Mothers Support Group today at the Mountain Inn Hotel in Mbabane officially launched the support group, which is aimed at supporting young mothers as they face different challenges in ESWATINI. We have a report.
I can't believe this is me. I don't know what to do. And all I can say, I'm scared and too young. I don't want to be a mom. I am only a teenager.
Today at the Mountain Inn in Mbabane was the official pre-launch of the Young Mothers Support Group, which is a new non-governmental organization aimed at supporting young mothers get through their situations and also get all the necessary support that many young people have not been receiving, especially if they become mothers at a very young age. The coordinator, Ms. Bonagele Ngwenya, stated that she was touched by the stories of many other young mothers and then decided to come up with this organization that is going to be of big assistance to them.
These young mothers are facing much challenges which when you bring them on the table, it's unbelievable what a young girl can face this. It is because these initiatives are they don't look at those Nabale cards. She's a Form 5 student. She didn't have fund of upfront. And the young mothers is willing and asking if we come together and help these girls to reach up to their potentials.
Mr. Ndlangamandla, who comes from Congo, welcomed the new organization and stated that there was a niche for them because many organizations focus on every other thing except for the needs of a young mother.
I want to congratulate you for this initiative. It is indeed very encouraging coming from young people themselves to initiate such an important intervention.
The Young Mothers Support Group strives to enhance the lives of teenage mothers who have a desire to improve their skills in order to attain their full potential. I'm Kanyisile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Gary Carlos, Mbabane.
People continue to use their mobile phones easily. The company today launched 3 different projects in Manzini which will benefit Yemaswati. We have a report.
Ever since ESWATINI mobile company was launched, it goes by its slogan, we work, we connect, we save. So today, the company launched 3 different projects. Nosi Poshongwe, who is the public relations officer at ESWATINI mobile, elaborates.
namuhla besihlangane lapha ka-Eswatini Mobile sithonethulela tindzaba letimnanzi letichamuka ngakuthathu tonke tinto letimnanzi tifune tichamuke ngakuthathu nathi-ke singu-Eswatini Mobile yasikadibeki phasi besithula namuhla indzaba yethu yokuthi nangabe mhlawumbe waphuthelwa esigabeni sekuqala se-Become a Millionaire competition lithuba usesenalo ukuthi uphinde uzame. Namhla-ke besethula i-Win a Million competition share with friends and family lebe sikithulela namuhla ukuthi iyaqala namuhla nje ngo-1 October sevele seyiqalile ukuthi nje uvele ulode 100 emalangeni ukuze uqualify. Siphindze-ke sasesiyathula eMaswatini esiveni sonke ukuthi sesinema-kiosk lasethuzisakanelive yonke indzawo lawo kukhona khona eSwatini Mobile sibekile ama-kiosk lapho naye ama-customer ethu angahambe ayithole phela ne-SIM swap. Lama-kiosk ethu leyo afana nesitolo lesikhweshelene nesitolo tonke tindzawo la utawubona khona umahamba nendlwana yethu lona lekuthiwa i-kiosk bo-white customer ukuthi airtime nema-SIM card utawathenga phindze futhi tokwaloko utawukhona nekwa-register zibese futhi sesethula titolo tethu letimbili letinsha sha ka-Eswatini Mobile ulesilengimekiso lesise-New City Mall opposite i-George Hotel nalesinye lesise-complex lentsha ebuhleni le-complex lentsha leyakhiwe maconzana nje na-Shoprite. Letitolo letivulwe namhla sedvele tiyasebenta tincingo tikhona i-airtime ikhona nawo ma-SIM card akhona sithi halala eSwatini Mobile.
Chief Marketing Officer at Eswatini Mobile, Khulile Dlamini, also spoke about the company's development.
It's a promotion yet to Win a Million, share with friends and family. Look, so good see the prize now in Tola, the other in Tola one to our share and one number seat. We send a trend, put my terms and conditions. Now, I'm going to go unpack it. It will sound a bit dicey, but as a student of school, you will understand. Qualification criteria, you would say, I draw to qualify for win a million. You will still have to load 100 million.
The public was also encouraged to join in the new competition, which is a Win a Million, share with family and friends. I am Nonhlanhla Twala reporting for Yemaswati channel in Manzini.
Lihlobo selingenile unendali kaMr Cheap Fabric Center ehle ngehafu lamanye emahiya ehla ngehafu futhi nalamanye emayadi lakhethiwe netingubo mayadi ekwakha emarketing beka ngu-75 emalangeni limiter asangu-50 emalangeni limiter thenga sidiya nga-180 emalangeni noma-ke uthenge tidiya letimbili nga-280 emalangeni. Sikungwane Street kubukana neBulumulu kaManzini, eMbabane sikugwamile Street kubukana neReeds Supermarket. Emashumi lamabili eminyaka sivunulisa sive, buya ujabule nathi.
Do it all from the palm of your hand. With the Eswatini Ministry of Health Alert app, you can get access to the app by getting the link from the Eswatini Ministry of Health social media pages and by scanning the QR code found on posters. Use the WhatsApp number 79436585 and send hi. Then, following the prompts, you can get to register for your COVID-19 jab, get the latest updates on COVID-19, and even get access to a healthcare professional. There's so much more at your fingertips with the Eswatini Ministry of Health. Do it all. Vaccinate, wash your hands, and wear a mask.
Esibonelelo waphetha mhla ka-3 October ngesonto kaMprofethi Metopi. Yebo, i-Healing and Deliverance Service lenemandla kabi kabi. UMprofethi Metopi utabe aphasive le-oyili yebhizinisi yemali nenhlanhla mahala. Wakho kuphatha sikhokoto lesincane. Umnikelo wale nkonzo ngu-7 emalangeni. Sikhathi ngo-10 o'clock ekuseni esigodweni kumathapha. UMprofethi utabe athula ama-oyili ngalokusemthethweni atheze abantu abagulako nalabafuna impumelelo. Kube kabanisha manje kunathithi nombolo.
Well, welcome back to our news edition. I am Zandile Mpapane. We shall continue with our bulletin. Unions of different parts in the Kingdom of Eswatini today held a march where they delivered a petition at the United States Embassy in ESWATINI. We have a report. Different unions of the kingdom today held a peaceful march where they delivered a petition at the United States Embassy at ESWATINI. During the early hours of the morning, members of different unions were seen already camping in the gables where they were demonstrating and waiting for others to join them as they continue with their journey to deliver a petition. Buses were seen delivering union members at the gables where they were supposed to march to the United States Embassy. The other side of the road next to the Happy Valley Hotel was blocked as demonstrators demonstrated inside the road. They then marched peacefully to the United States Embassy. Former Senator Ngomyayona Kamete was present, and Gilongo Member of Parliament Honorable Timothy Myeni. The mourners were seen excited to see Myeni as they lifted him up as they continued singing songs and dancing. After one member of the union read the petition, former Senator Ngomyayona Kamete, Senate President and other leaders of the union were seen entering the U.S. Embassy where they delivered the petition, but unfortunately journalists were not allowed to enter the premises. They were then seen getting out of the embassy after successfully delivering the petition. The peaceful march continued. There was then a clash when some members of the unions attempted to walk to Matsapa as members of the security forces blocked them. Tear gas was seen as the crowd was dispersed and people were seen running to different directions. When the situation gathered to normal, it was noted that members of the Umbutho Eswatini Defense Force was present to ensure security and that no property is damaged. It was noted after that some shops around Gables were closed to make sure that no property or shops were looted. I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News, ESWATINI. There was a huge commotion today between vendors, especially those from Mozambican origin, as they had a huge fight with security guards around the bus rank. We have a report.
The arguments and fighting between the Mozambican street vendors and the Global Protection Services security guards was caused by the security guards taking the items that they were selling, and that is when the fight began. Okay, we then spoke to Mr. David Nyati, who is the director at Global Protection Services, who stated that they were only doing their job.
sisebenze nje lo msebenzi wethu lokuthi phela sithathele mananjana lama-illegal vending angasakusinekile illegal. So usually what you do thina siye sithathele thina sitibekela bese bafike labantu basibhadala ifine sasithathele then they pay their things back. But ke labantu sebadevelophe i-resistance ngicatshe ukuthi sebayalwa kukhona nje lomunye last week bamshaya bamphula linyawo.
Reporting for Yemaswati Channel, I am Nonhlanhla Thwala in Manzini.
Emakakula family of Malinza is pleading with Yemaswati to assist them with food parcels and blankets, as they mentioned that they live in horrible conditions. It is said that the family members are mentally challenged. We have a report.
A family of young women from Malinza from a Kumalo homestead is asking for assistance from the general public since they are in dire need of food and other assistance that they can get from the Kingdom of ESWATINI. They stated that they are orphaned as they do not have a mother, nor do they have a father, but they have been complaining about a stepmother that they claim is not very good to them.
Asinalutho akunatingubo asinalutho sibhungukile ngendzaba ye stepmother le sisihlukubete kakhulu empilweni tethu nasi sibuya sikhanza nalokho lokuncane lokhona bakutshontshile abantu bemango babulele emafastelo babulala yonke into asanalutho nje siphila njengetinyamatana nje siphila impilo ebuhlathi siswele ngisho nasingakudla namanje sincishwa ngisho umbila nasi sizama kuyohlanyela nasemasimini stepmother sisafune emasimini lebe swakhanza khona so angati ukuthi singasitakala kanjani sicela nalolo angakhona kusita sinikete ama advice la ngona wona ukuthi singaze siphume esibhekephi kuze khona ukusitakala ngayenzaba ukuthi sikhona nathi kulima sikhona ukudla namanje siswedele singakudla manje sisi lona ngisiswami noncedo makagula ulahlekelwe ingcombo nangumfana ke nang unaye ulahlekelwe ingcombo naye akusumntana lophilile ngalokuphelele. Bengacela ukuthi noma ngabe khwalo ngasita amane ambhalisele for igrant ngoba akahole akanalufu and nabamtalisela abamfana abamnaka abamondle
ingqondo yalazuka nje ngihamba ngihlanhlatheka ngicela kudla yonke lemithi
kwenziwa yini
kude kudla la ekhaya akunakudla la ekhaya sidla inqwanqa lenganashukela kuze kuyoshona ilanga nangabe basiphile lokukhonyana
boba bebantwana bona bathi
bebantwana uke wazama kungiphayipha nyala kasafuni angati kuthi izathu sini ngathi ngiyahlanya abafuni kunginaka.
Dudu Makakula, who is one of their neighbors, also reiterated their story and urged Yemaswati to assist them, as one of them has even since become mentally disturbed.
Le grain shayithola ngabe kungconywana ngabe uyaphetha manje kude la kakuthola nje ubaphelele nje la nalosi sakhe akasebenzi kude nje vele impilo ilikhuni kakhulu siyacela nje siveni ukuthi maneni balekelele naba bantwana Nkosi yami.
Channel Yemaswati tried to contact their stepmother, who denied all the allegations of her actually being rude to the children, but rather stated that they are the ones who are abusive towards her. I'm Kanyisile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Gary Carlos, Malinta.
Well, that's all the news we had for tonight, but before ending tonight's bulletin, let's take a recap of the stories which made headlines. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom, Cleopas Dlamini, today did a sword-cutting greening for a late Fitkin Memorial Hospital in Manzini. Different unions of the kingdom today delivered a petition at the United States Embassy in ESWATINI. Emakakula family of Malinza is pleading with the nation to assist them with food parcels and blankets. Well, that's all the news we had for tonight. Do have yourselves a beautiful evening. Good night.